Hi, katzcradul here. The FedEx man just made a delivery to my house. He delivered a box from Honeyville Grain that I ordered about a week ago. I saw on their website that they had a new product, these freeze-dried apricots. And I love apricots, so I was anxious to try them. I ordered 3 cans of them. You see 2 here. One is just to the left of me. But in order to round out a case, I decided to go ahead and order 3 more products. They have a $4.95 flat shipping rate, so I like to order a full case whenever I order something. So I decided on ordering the golden flaxseed. That's whole flaxseed. I'll be able to grind that in my Wonder Mill Junior. Most wheat grinders will not accept it because it's too oily, but the Wonder Mill Junior will. I also ordered some buttermilk powder, which is great to have around for baking, and some whole eggs. So we decided, Prepare and I, to go ahead and open up the can of freeze-dried apricots. We've got a little test bowl there with some water in it where we're going to rehydrate them and see what we think. They look pretty good. Of course, they're sold by weight, not by volume, so when you open the can, they're almost halfway down there. So I'm going to put a little bit in the water here, and they ought to begin to rehydrate very quickly. Yeah, you can see them taking on some nice yellow color there. The reason they will dehydrate quickly is because they're very delicate. When we taste them right out of the can, they really just fell apart when you crunch them in your mouth. We did not think that how they advertised them on the website exactly matched. They say the perfect blend of sweet and tart, and I would disagree. They're more tart than sweet, but I appreciate that they didn't add sugar to them. I can sweeten them if I want to or not. Here I'm going to look at the label a little bit with you. I know it's blurry and you can't see. One of the reasons I ordered them is because it's hard to get vitamin A in your long-term food storage. You can get it by storing pumpkin, but when I saw the apricots, I knew they were high in vitamin A and I wanted to add them. So a half cup will give you 50% of your daily allowance of vitamin A and 15% of your vitamin C, and add 2 grams of fiber to your diet. I gave them a little taste test, and they reconstitute just like regular apricots. They tasted delicious. If I let them sit for the full 20 minutes, they would even plump up more, but I found them very palatable and thought of lots of ways that I could use them. I think it's a good product. Just recognize that most freeze-dried fruit, when you open it, tastes fairly sweet, the strawberries and apples, but the apricots are a little tart. I'm going to package this up in vacuum sealed bags. In fact, I've already packed 2 bags. I just haven't sealed them yet. But what I wanted you to see here was the powder, and that's not unusual for freeze-dried fruit. If you're buying dehydrated fruit, usually you won't find that powder, but in freeze-dried fruit you will, because it's more delicate. And once these cans have been bumped around going down the country roads trying to get to my house, it's not surprising that there's a good amount of powder in there. That would be off-putting to some people, but it's not to me. Once I've used the big pieces for whatever I want to use them for, the powder is still fruit. It's 100% fruit. It can be mixed into oatmeal or cream of wheat. It can be folded into breads or baked into use it as part of the dry ingredient when you're baking muffins. It can be put in a smoothie. I don't mind the powder at all. In fact, I think it's a bonus because it's already ground up and I can mix it into whatever I want to mix it in. But I just wanted to make you aware of that is not unusual and you shouldn't be surprised. Prepare took those apricots and put a little bit of honey on them, and she loved them. In fact, after we got through making this video, she dished her up another little bowl, rehydrated them, drizzled a little honey, and ate them. As a parent, I really like that. Anytime my kid's going to eat a good fruit that's loaded with vitamins, I'm happy about that. These were plenty tasty. I would order them again, and think you should give them a try if you like apricots. Katzcradul.